Rise laugh.
Picnic in a skateboard tour. These are the young people say, right? Yeah.
Oh, hello? Are you coming to the office? Why? What do you mean?
I'm a whole day bono. No, that's it. Some might start processing. What is your man?
I'm pregnant. Ooh.
Shall we get both
This is why I don't think I can have a child. You know, it's consequences. I'm going to sleep. I don't sleep. No, right now in my mind. No sleep. So if it's right now, I'm going to go sleep.
How is them are emotional?
Yes, we are emotional, but
My nickname was Feelings.
Interesting.
Richie feelings.
My nickname was Feelings. My emotion was always on display.
She's like, never drink her. I do. She's talking about sleep. You know what? Yeah, no, she's like, yeah, we know what. I'm like, I do.
I'm there.
You get me? I'm there. I like that. I agree that. Yeah.
Hey guys, Remy Watson here, or you can call me Scotty if you like Scotticus. So welcome back to another episode of the group chat. Now we're going to be talking about Father's Day today, but before we start, just want to big up our centerpiece providers, Lux Shop. They're located at 2 Tucker Avenue. They have everything for Father's Day. I mean, they have everything for everything, but right now, you know, it's Father's Day. We're pushing. So guys, check them out. Get some nice stuff for your fathers because we're tired of, not we, I haven't picnic yet, but I'm tired of socks and tie and picnic. Anyways, so on this episode of the group chat, we have an amazing panel of established gentlemen, and we're just going to go through just some Father's Day vibes. So, Akeem, if you've ever been to any party anywhere, just outside in Jamaica, you've seen this man. This man does excellent work for.
I just you know group of companies.
I wasn't even gonna go here. Actual job. I just know that for media. I just never want to load up a thing just so my hate. You know what I mean? So our second panelist is someone who apparently loves to share his opinion off camera, but we're filming his on-camera debut today. Good sir?
The father himself.
Father himself?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Get him a name so we can know who we're dealing with.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
We're just gonna leave it at Richie for now. That's it.
So you say there's some more. But we're leaving at Richard for now. And okay, and our last panelist is a gentleman who is a part of one of our brother shows. Or do we call it sister shows? I don't know how
He's
the
a
media
brother
space
show.
works.
brother show still.
One of the Culture Outlet's product offerings, it's called the Playlist. Jordan, just give them a quick run on the playlist real quick, just super quick, yeah, 5 seconds.
Where the music lives.
All right,
Music
We can work with that.
we can work with that. So, okay, guys, Father's Day is coming up, so we'll just have a nice Father's episode to just talk about some of the issues fathers have. Just have some fun things planned. But the first thing that I care about, there's Father's Day, and June is mental. See, I don't even know it. How do we use it that often? Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. I hope I got that right. I probably only said it once in my entire lifetime, and it's good that it's becoming more prominent. Yes. So we're hearing more about it, we're seeing more content about it, and we're taking men's mental health a bit more seriously now, and I can respect that. Definitely. So the first thing I want to ask guys, man them, what are you doing? Want to stay? You can give me the generic male answer first, and then we can deep dive into everything else.
We're there.
Yeah. You see that?
There.
That is the ultimate male answer.
There.
No matter you could be on top of the world, but there. You could be doing bad. But there, you know.
Facts.
But yeah. Akeem, how are you?
We're
How
good.
are you?
We're doing good. We have to be grateful.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think I'm grateful because I don't have a kid, but you know.
What kind of shit
Gilding
is
truck.
Proud member of the Gilding Truck. But I've heard stories that it is amazing. So
Yeah.
probably one day I'll experience it.
Okay.
I mean, we'll definitely be asking Richie, you know, the experience and the life.
Okay, so Richie is the
Yes, Richie is the guinea pig, the tester.
Richie's gonna jump off the Gilding truck.
Yes, he has flown.
Flown?
Oh my God.
Yes.
When did you make a departure from the Gilding truck, Sir Richie?
2017.
2017.
2017.
7 years now.
Shall we get both something?
Okay. So what is that experience like? So first of all,
Wow.
how are you doing?
No,
Yes.
I'm good. Last week was alright.
Yeah, last week was a week.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, man. It was.
trust.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Mm.
It was a week.
Yeah, it was a week.
So we
But this week so far good.
Okay.
Couple meetings, you know, yeah, go work. And then jumping onto the whole father thing,
Yeah.
that side of me, that's been great, lovely.
How do you manage the work and the father team?
Wow.
Because I know between one and, as Panda said, I think it's up to about 3 or 4.
3.
It's rough.
Rough,
Yeah, man.
rough.
Before you even get there, I want to know like when you found out your father. Now, that's something that I
My brain
dream
can't-
about,
my
think
brain- my
about,
brain can't
like
conceptualize
I
it because
can't figure that out. Like
I was at
what?
work. I was at work, fam.
He was at work,
I was like,
like a man.
phone ring. Yo, hello? Are you coming to the office? Why? What do you mean?
We have a date night today. You
So,
know?
like, so she pull up. She outside of the office.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, all right. Like,
My day was going great.
then she just go boop. I'm pregnant.
Ooh.
Ooh.
feel it in your
Oh
knees.
my knees.
So hold on, before you go on, because
Alright.
this is really important, because, I mean, it's going to sound bad.
No.
But being a male and you're engaged in certain activities,
I
there
know.
comes at least one point where we have the scares. You know what I mean? We'll just call it the scares for now. If you know, you know. Just put it on screen. So your response to that statement is what makes or breaks a situation. What words came out of your mouth right after she said, I'm
Looked
pregnant?
like he was stunned, couldn't even speak.
Nigga is too stunned to speak. At that moment, he was just. Word?
Feel like that's a fair response.
I didn't know what to do.
I would say vibes.
Vibes. I was making vibes at the time.
My brother always told me if I ever wound up in a situation, I should say, okay, so what are we going to do?
So exactly. Because that's why I said there's certain responses.
Yeah.
Some people
I was
are,
always told that.
so what we're going to do? Or you're keeping it, or, you know what I mean? That's why I was curious what
Right.
your response was,
Caught
because that's
me
where your
off
mental
guard
space is.
Because of what happened before.
Mhm.
Alright, let me tell you what happened. So the mother of my child, before, so it started, I have to go to the history now. So
No
boom.
problem. We got time.
So boom. It was my birthday. And I said to her, it's my birthday. And this day I want to shoot up the club. So she's like, go ahead.
Sorry, oh, sorry.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yo.
Close to week or 5 a while ago.
So I was like, I want to shoot up the club. So
That's an interesting
It's very wild.
analogy.
So she was like, all right, cool.
Mhm.
But that shoot up club turned into a habit.
Yeah.
Shut up. So, in December of that same year, she got can I say miscarriage here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she had a miscarriage,
Oh.
which was
Damn.
kind of messed up.
Yeah,
but she wanted a child.
Yeah.
But she didn't tell me as yet. So there I was again shooting up the club.
Mm-hmm.
And then in about January 15th, she was like, I'm pregnant.
Vibes.
So I was like,
So
I knew
question, it
But-
wasn't an aim for pregnancy to happen.
it was planned and accidental at the same time.
Okay.
Okay.
You were mentally prepared. If it happened, we can.
You can deal with
We're
it.
at the stage of our relationship for that, but
Yeah,
I'd rather not right now.
Facts.
Okay.
facts.
Mhm.
And it just happened.
Okay.
And we dealt with it.
I like that.
And been dealing with it.
Yeah.
Facts.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's a
I-
happy ending, you know what I mean? So like the fatherhood.
Yeah,
something- it's something that
see
I don't
she's
get though.
Good.
Yo, the
Ooh.
girl, dog, yo, emotional. Nah, I get though. No, I have a child. I'm okay with the situation I'm in. I'm not getting.
No, the situation
Yo, man, I'm a
is
baby
going
mother,
to
you know
start.
what I
No,
mean?
no. The situation is going to start nice. We all know it going to Jamaica. With you have bitter, that little bitter before the child is out. We had that, but it was because of the whole lack of communication and family what they're saying
Yeah.
this, but we're good now. We're good now.
Okay.
So you're saying that it does change the dynamic of the relationship
It
between
does.
you and
Trust
the
me, it
mother?
does. It's a lot of pressure. It does.
A lot of pressure on you or her or both of them.
Both, but in the whole stage of the whole pregnancy, it's from a female perspective that she's pregnant. There's a lot of emotions. She's going to want that support, and if you're not there, and X, Y, it's going to cause a whole lot of problems.
Okay, so I have a question. It's not on here. It's just something I think
Come
about
on, go
consistently.
ahead.
Jordan, I want to ask you first. So, based off of what we're hearing here, when you're in a serious relationship, no kids or anything, there's a level of I look at it as sunk cost fallacy, meaning I've been with you for so long, or I've invested so much in this relationship, I can't leave, I can't go out, like I can't do anything. I'm locked in here. Do you believe that that child now that comes in even more solidifies that relationship dynamic?
Well,
Meaning, what if you now say, man, I feel a girl anymore, for example, which is just life.
Well, I would say, you know, if the relationship was solid to begin with, and you know, moving forward, I would say that I'm not going to bet it on the child making it more solidified, but it's definitely going to test the solidity of the relationship.
Ooh.
It
You
does.
get me? It has to.
That's
So I would say that, you know, in the situation is to make sure that, you know, you and your partner are aligned in that, because a lot of people go through the whole, you know, I want, like, one half wants to have kids and another half is not on the same page. Because even if you're like, I'm thinking about it, you're not on the same
yeah,
page.
man. You're at zero there.
You're not zero. No, you know, situations happen, of course. Like your situation happen. Sometimes clandestine situations happen where it's not partners. And, you know, like I've always said, kids never really asked to be here.
Yeah, it's true.
So it's, as I said, it has to be an alignment thing. So, I mean, popular or maybe unpopular opinion, if the young lady who decides that she's getting pregnant decides that, you know, she's gonna have the kid, then you're gonna have the kid. You get me? And I would like men to be like, okay, this is a situation. I was a part of this.
Yeah.
Take
I have to
accountability.
Take accountability.
Facts.
Yeah, you need the
Facts.
You know, that's how I feel.
Okay.
Facts.
All right. So that can tie into our next question. To some extent, do you guys believe that men are actually emotional?
Yeah, of course.
We are.
Yeah,
Actually,
of course.
we
We're human
are.
beings,
Actually,
We are.
not robots.
no, there's a difference.
Exactly.
Yes, men are like men are emotional, but how much I don't know how.
We're not wired as
We
much
have
as
emotions, but are we
females.
emotional?
Okay, all right.
Exactly.
That's interesting.
I
Oh.
would say men are emotional still.
Yes, we are emotional, but we have to train ourselves to not act out too much emotionally, because it's just not expected of us. We'd be looked upon as weird, as different, as
It's a nick.
I think it's important to be in.
I was a very emotional kid growing up.
I think it's
children
no,
are
no.
different.
No. Even up until like probably teenage, before the whole emotional intelligence and learning to be aware, etc. My nickname was Feelings.
Interesting.
Exactly.
Future feelings.
My nickname was Feelings. My emotion was always on display.
Okay.
Until I just learned, got mature enough to be like, oh, I need to learn how to control this based on this situation and etc.
I was about to say it's about being tapped into your emotions, but not necessarily being emotional, because we can't. I mean, just in the run of life, just as an everyday man, being emotional is not something that I shouldn't say that we aren't allowed to do, but it's not something that we should do every day. We're not allowed to be. I guess that's really the thing. We're not really allowed to be that every day, but we still have to be in tap with our emotions because we don't want it to overcome us.
Society.
So,
Time.
so how I look at it in terms of society is that it's not beneficial to us to function in that at all
Fair
times.
Yes,
Because
definitely.
mostly
At all times.
At all
key
times.
word.
Exactly. It's essential to have it. How I was cultured from my dad educated me to say that, hey, you're supposed to have emotions, but you're not run by emotions.
Facts.
Your logics is supposed to run you, and then your logics tells the emotions what to do. It's like your brain tell your heart, all right,
Facts.
you're running, you need to pump more blood for argument's sake. Or you're getting robbed, legs, you need to run a little faster than you've ever been able to run before for argument's sake. I don't know why that popped into my head a while ago, but that's what came. But so the point is that you're supposed to have logics that runs the emotion. So if you decide to be feelings, you know that I'm being emotional about this because I've thought about it before.
Right.
This is the response that I want to have. The problem I see society have is that them don't have no control over the want. Is adjust this. It's just my knee-jerk reaction is to be emotional about something. And you see it in like offices. It's a business. The business run on money. Money is a logical thing. Why we have feelings in a business?
Well, people really run business still, so there's that.
Exactly.
So at the end of the day,
That's
we're
why
still
there's
human.
no friendship in business.
All right. Oh,
I don't know about that.
No. First of all,
Yes.
you do not do business with your friends.
You can't.
My dad taught me that early, and I live
That's
that.
where a lot
No,
of
but
male
I
emotion and
No.
ego will come out.
No, but
I'm telling you.
still, but in order to do business, especially in Jamaica, isn't a link for link and a uno?
Yeah, man, a link is fine, you know. Like, yo, you know the bar, and I want something at the bar. So yeah, man, make a link up. But I'm not going to say based off experiences and the logic will run everything. I'm not going to say, yo, Akeem, I have this idea. I want me and you put 50-50 in a bro. Make me and you 50 grand is 100 grand we need, and we're now business partners as my bridging whom I grew up with from high school.
What's important? I mean,
That's
I'm
sad
not going.
though.
If I meet you now
That's
and we're friends
sad.
now, I can do that.
No, I'm not gonna say that it's impossible, but you know, there's a level of
Risk.
risk and boundaries
Facts.
that you need to have like discuss with people, your friends, if you're going to go into business with them. That's all. Like I agree that it's you should look on it like, okay, I'm in business with somebody, but for you to be in business with somebody, at the end of the day, you have to trust them. It's not necessarily a friendship, but there's a level of trust that you have to have in them
Facts.
for you to be in business with them. So I'm not going to hear and just take it over like it's not possible to be friends. It's definitely possible.
Definitely possible.
We've seen examples. It's definitely possible, but it comes with a level of like the problem with men is a lot of ego and not discussing certain things when they're supposed to discuss it, because it's like,
So you have to be vulnerable.
You have to be.
You have to be. We don't want to chat to him because, you see me?
In style.
In this style.
Hey,
And at the end of the day, you'd be surprised how much like
one conversation could help.
A simple conversation, sometimes even like a 15-minute conversation.
Yeah.
Watch what's going on.
Yeah, man. Here's my thought
Alright.
process. Here's how I was feeling in that moment. Here's what you did. What you have to say. And we'll just talk about it and it's like, yeah, man, we're good. We're going back to TJ to get drinks tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, people, I've come to realize that people are different persons, not just men, women as well. They grow up in different environments, they experience different things, so they react to things differently.
Yeah.
So I've had to learn that while growing up as a man, that you can't think that what you're doing is completely fine all the time.
Yeah.
Because somebody can perceive what you're doing, what you're saying, how you're acting as hostile or
Yes.
even threatening, and you're like, bro,
Whoa, I'm just functioning.
I'm just chilling. But you just learn that, different experiences warrant different things. You can't act like how you act in, tap bar versus down at
A business
Sunday
meeting.
or something like that. You know what I mean?
Just say boom, son.
It's very
So yeah, that's really it. So it's just, we just have to learn to be aware. That's one of the main
Yeah.
things.
All
Have to be.
right. So speaking of Boom Sundays, when was the last time you guys cried?
Yeah, nigga.
Good segue, right? Yeah, I thought that one through.
Wow.
I don't really cry.
Weak.
I will tell you that I'm somebody who I check myself, especially when there's a. So let's say if I haven't cried in like maybe let's say 4 to 6 months,
Damn.
I'm overdue a cry.
Yeah.
check
Okay.
that?
I can respect that. Yeah.
I overdue a cry.
So-
because I feel a lot of I feel a lot of tension in myself. So a lot
Yeah.
of things that piss me off, a lot of anger that is coming out. I start saying, boy, when was the last time I just took some time to myself and just
Reflect.
let my emotions do what it's supposed to
So
do?
you just force it to
It's
the
been-
side.
No, you don't.
No, I don't, but I still take a level of self-reflection. And even if the cry doesn't come, I tell myself that I'm actually overdue one.
Yes.
I'm overdue
Wow.
a cry. I'm overdue one of them.
So that
reflections.
is literally going, hey, logics, based off everything
Yeah,
that's going on in my
yeah,
life.
said-
I need to go find the emotions because
I'm
I need
overdue.
to get out these things because we will bottle it up and not even know it just based
Men.
off of our culturing as men.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, for me, because I know I don't bottle up things. That's why I don't really do the crying thing. It's not that I don't have an outlet, because my outlet is talking out the problem. So it's either talking with my mother or my father, or the bedroom them say, yo, this are going on hours. Busted days.
Okay.
So I think that's what really is the thing, because I guess for me, crying, after 10, 11, I just never really thought of it as,
Wow.
it never really happened.
Yo.
Unless I watch a really good movie.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That I connect with. So let me not say I've never cried since 12. I
Cheers
have
with
a
the
good
movie.
movie.
The movie.
And I do a little one thing that tear come down. Like Fast and the Furious. Yo, that one didn't hold me.
Yeah, man.
But otherwise from that.
Look on the
Yeah, as a real man, that's the Fast and the Furious franchise. It's
Nah, I
it's a
can't cry for that.
Yeah.
No.
It's a
Or,
tear-jerking
one thing
No.
one thing that
No.
really connects well.
They got the tears going.
Another thing that really connects with me is when like you're watching the movie and the man is like struggling to get to the position he wants to get, whether it be an NBA champion, whether it's a boxing
This man
champion.
doing the
Like
most.
that kind of will hold me. 'Cause I'm like, yo, I'm trying to do that too. Like
Yeah.
I'm trying to reach to the best version of myself. So that's another thing that would make me probably strike at it. I'm like, damn, I can relate to that. 'Cause
Okay.
Enough struggling,
Yeah, man, like-
enough no's, enough.
Currently now, I'm about overdue. I'm overdue a cry still.
Really?
Who know? Yeah, I'm overdue one.
You have to know within your body.
No man, a lot of things. You know when things start setting you off, you start to recognize that you're not handling something that should be like
Yes.
handled. Because you're taking a lot of things out of proportion. Some simple things sometimes you recognize that you're frustrated, you're vexed.
True.
And that's just me, and that comes from a lot of like therapy guys, by the way.
Okay.
Which I recommend to everybody.
I've never had
Everybody,
therapy.
please go. You get me?
Mm.
That's where that comes from. But yeah, like, and men should cry. Me not gonna tell you for ball down the
Yeah.
place.
It don't be bally.
You shouldn't be bally.
No.
But definitely in your own time, your own space, or with somebody who you know is not going to sit there and judge you. Let out some feelings. man.
Ah, this is
Yo,
So my
Hold on,
question.
hold on.
I have a question.
Pause.
Continue.
Because it's like relate to the whole show and the whole. It was last year. Last time I cried was last year. It's crazy. I don't remember this now. It was Father's Day.
Exactly.
It was Father's Day.
There you go.
Just looking at your daughter eyes like, you
Nah,
really
bro,
need this.
I've never felt appreciated that day, fam.
Oh.
Trust me,
yeah.
that hit me like
Go
bricks,
on,
bro.
go on.
It hit me like bricks.
Let it out.
It hit me like bricks.
Hey, it's Father's Day.
Yo,
Yeah.
hit me like bricks.
Give me the whole story.
Whole story. It started from my mother. You know, she posting up for herself. Well, happy Father's Day to me. She not reach. I'm like,
Oh, she's one of those.
I'm like, gosh.
I'm a daddy too.
Yeah, my grandmother's whole Jehovah Witness thing, and she was there like, hey, never hear nothing from, my daughter's side of the family. Like, the whole day was just nothing, bro. Nothing. I felt like,
Yeah,
what
I felt like anybody
I did
appreciates
this for,
it,
like,
yeah.
really?
And you know that you're out there
The
busting
school of
ass
fam.
for your kid. You're,
I can imagine
you're
that
making
stuff,
sure
bro.
that she's good.
It
Can
was,
imagine that
it
stuff.
was tough,
I can
bro.
imagine.
Yeah, no.
It was tough.
You had
Trust me.
your hands up to last week. You were there making sure
Nah,
that
it
she's
was
good
tough,
when we come
bro.
check you.
I like that thought process because a lot of people say things like, yo, why we have Valentine's Day? Or why we have, what's the beer one?
Beer one.
The
Beer?
Lucky
Lucky
You mean-
to the
Dome.
St. Patrick's Day.
St.
Why
Patrick's
we
Day.
have all these just random things. And my couple, I couldn't remember. I just remember beer. And
No,
Monster. So the point I'm making is that I'm the kind of person I love to just celebrate anything. So like, for example, like Usain Bolt, in Trinidad, if they had a Usain Bolt, they would have had a holiday every year for the day he won. The final thing. That's just how they show appreciation to the country. But for me, it's really just, I like to appreciate things because we don't know how much someone values these arbitrary days for argument's sake. Because to me, I love my father, you see me? And Father's Day has never been a big deal. It's just, yeah man, you get something or you get him, he's a super vegan, so you know, you make the right food. You treat him good on the day, but it's like, So now hearing your thought process and yo, I didn't feel appreciated on the day that society has said it's for me, that now is a shock to me. It's like, yo,
Exactly.
that's why this day is important.
That-
There's some men out there who this is the only day that they can get some appreciation or expect it.
That's true.
Or maybe their birthday. But you know, people
Yeah,
stop
the
caring about
birthday
birthdays
is
as much,
just,
but you put into perspective of this day was really important to you
Facts.
and
Trust.
you weren't appreciated. But you know, hey, happy Father's Day. From
sir.
2023 till now.
Father's Day, sir.
I'm sure you're doing an excellent
I'm
job.
empty, but
Yeah. She learning.
Yes, one cup for the fathers. Okay, I've cried 2 times in the last couple of years. The first time, I'm going to be very open. I had just come out of a relationship and I had a friend who was, helping me through it and stuff. And that's when I just started doing the social media thing. So, you're working all the time. Had moved out, so I have my apartment and I'm just like trying to build up in life. And I'm just realizing that, yo, that girl I did really freak me up, you see me? And I remember my friend was there and we're just talking and I remember just standing up. And I think she stopped by before work too. And I don't know what she said or what I was talking to her about, just about some frustrations.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And yo, I just started crying, dog. I started, but my body's super weird. This is the part I can't figure out yet. I kid you not, it'll be like, yo, the tears did it, tears did it, tears did it. Done. And I will in my brain go, no, I have more. I need to get out some more. And my body's just like, no. But that was one moment. And then the other moment was April 8th on my birthday. I didn't have any plans for my birthday. And I was going through a lot with home and relationship and stuff. And I just, to me, yo, I go on a gym, my brethren meet me and say, yo, I have some videos to this. So I say, sure, no problem. We're going to film in the night and whatever. And then my brethren link up with him. We'll go somewhere else and walking through this backyard. I know the backyard, but I'm like, why this? Is a studio here? I don't know there to be a studio here. And then I remember seeing some people in the yard and I'm like, I don't pay attention to anybody. I'm here to work, so I'm whatever. And I reach by the poolside and everybody who know, like, and just who was closer to me at that time, surprise! Because I was telling her before, when I had my old group of bridgings, we don't miss birthdays. Everybody birthday, I get a surprise party. We're going to JoJo's and everybody will show up. We're going to somebody's house, you're getting a surprise party, cake, music for everybody. You could have 30 birthdays in a month, a 30 party will have it. So I was telling her, yo, I haven't had one of those in a while because I don't have that sister Bridget and she planned that party for me. And I remember standing up and it happened, but you know, we weren't good. So when it's a surprise and I'm looking at my partner, I'm just like, I don't like you right now, but I don't know how to feel because you just did all of this. And I froze. And while in freezing, tears will start coming out my eyes.
Beautiful.
Yeah, man. We'll do that.
Yeah, it's important. These things are very important. I mean, that's why I believe that, especially as men, we need to have our friend groups. And we need to have our,
you need a community. Even a one virgin who you can say, hey.
And not an echo chamber, please. Not an echo chamber.
Not somebody to talk at. Yeah. That's why I look at it.
Somebody to talk, not an echo chamber, not somebody who's
going explain that. What do you mean?
No, it can't. Like you need friends who disagree with you.
Not a yes
man. Not a yes man.
No, yes man.
No.
You don't need anybody who you talk at.
Yeah.
And you don't need an echo chamber. Have somebody who genuinely care about you, understand you, and can give you accurate advice, or at least just allow you to flesh out the thoughts in your head. Like for you, that's how you function.
Yes, definitely.
Agreed.
Cool. Yeah, guys.
Sir.
I don't want to cry right now, but yeah, man, that's a bit vulnerable because I'm not really sharing my feelings and them things there. Because I'm a man, I'm joking. Anyways, guys, let's close up this segment.
That's crazy.
Let's go to war!
We need something.
Wow.
Let's build something now.
Wow, that's great.
Alright, guys, we'll be right back. Alright guys, welcome back to the group chat. Again, I'm your host, Jermaine Watson or Scotty. Guys, excellent first segment. Before we continue, let me just big up Lux again on time for these amazing set of pieces and big up Word Park Select for keeping us hydrated. Anyways, so our next segment. Yeah, we're good. Yeah man, we're nice. So the next segment we're gonna make oh, sorry about that. That is the vibe. So the next segment is called Game of the Day. So this one is who's the better dad? We're gonna have some scenarios, and we're gonna have some. I mean, obviously it's you know what I mean. Get out the way. It's just the name of the segment, bro.
We jump the game. Why you doing a job?
Yeah, man. Shit.
But I'm just asking. I'm the boss.
That drip.
That's real.
There could be trauma there, bro.
No.
Trauma there.
I thought about it, and you asked me, and I'm blank. Why don't I have a child? Honestly, right now, I'm trying to focus on my business right now.
That's a
I'm trying to focus on my career.
That's a generic.
But realistically, I know that I'm not financially able. I know that mentally, I have recently just become ready enough to start prepping my brain that if a child comes now, I'm good. When I know that because I work for myself, I do content creation. You know what I mean? Right now, maybe companies want to work with me, sponsor me anyways. But
there will come a time when they don't. So I'm not steady enough to say, all right, if I do have a child now, I know where I'm going to live outside of my parents again. I know what I'm going to eat. I know what school I'm going to. I have the school fee for high school done, go down. I'm just of that thought process because it's not just something happen. So I can be in a state where on the gelding truck, while I'm driving it, I can start thinking about when more come up. You know what I mean?
Well, it's
Right, no, I'm not ready. Honestly, I'm not ready.
It's clearly a serious I mean, the observer or one of the news outlets. They're like, yo, we have kids. Government is kind of confused as to what's going on. Children is down by what? Almost 20%? I don't know the good. So, yeah, we need to do our part. Well, I'm
Baby to live. One of the young kids say, pick the kids skateboard tour. Whatever the young people say, right?
Yeah. I am.
Honestly, sorry, I know you guys have like a whole thing planned. That's an excellent question. Why not have a picnic?
I don't have a picnic. I'm a child. I'm 26. What do you mean?
Oh, I guess you have to approve of the girl first and everything.
Yeah. Oh man, this economy. Let's grow some more. Maturity wise and by
A child? What out there said this? She was 6? Mm-hmm. Damn, it's been bad. Because she's like me.
Oh,
She do the most. Exactly. Exactly.
Bro, I have a 4-year-old niece right now, and legit when my sister says, hey, can you watch her for me? My brain goes, I'm my whole day bun up. No, that's it. So my thought process is, what you do with mine? I mean, I'm like, yo, what am I gonna do? At the end of the day, I also like, this I'm not trying to like offend it. Well, yo, in truth, must everybody admit to be a period?
I agree.
Okay.
No,
And I'm not saying don't have kids. I'm just saying, yo, please be honest with yourself because there's a level of sacrifice and selflessness.
Definitely.
If you decide to have a kid, are you one of those people? I am definitely one of those people where right now I believe I am too selfish. Okay, so I'm not even honest. Like I don't believe that I do believe that if like let's say if somebody came to me and said, yo, you plan you're pregnant. If my girl one come to me and say, yo, Jordan, you know, say, this is what it is, right? Or is it one of the Twitter girls that pop up in the DM and say, yo, Jordan, you know, say, anyways, you know, it's the thing. He shoots at the club down here in La Paz. The club lion. It's like, there's going to be a part of me that no matter what I'm going to do, the responsibility that I know that I will have, I feel like I will when I'm talking about how I see myself, no, I do not believe that I am.
Because what other people are failing to understand is that, yeah, you might say as a man, yeah, let me have to live up to the responsibility and probably you want to break the side, but say you're going to be, but it's going to sacrifice. But there's this part of emotional sacrifice that you have to give, and that's not something that you can easily, logically just do.
Yeah.
Something that you have to learn that. So it's not everybody can just, change overnight and man emotionally adapt. And that part is important as a child. We realize that he has not been, he or she has not been emotionally nurtured from their father.
Okay. All right, man, then. All right, let's move it to the game. Keep it light. Keep it light. We did the vulnerability for the... Yeah. So, question, and I'll give you the multiple choice, MCQ, and it's us. So the question is, if you were a father, or even two persons at that time, so I keep, if you were a father and your child came home with a bad period, what would you do to help them improve? I want you first. So the first option is hire a tutor, help them with the homework yourself, encourage them to study harder, or B. Or B. B.
No. Well, I definitely beat these.
Right, these are
that.
Hire, do the homework yourself, encourage them to study harder.
This is why you see a lot of factors because I'm financially stable. I hire a tutor. Because I get that tutor. What did I do? I might not know what they're studying because these kids,
my
hey, yo, So I would do it myself if I'm broke, but you know, I would hire a teacher. Now, the idea is a thing, hire.
At the basis, I think I have to read back to go encouragement first.
Okay.
Definitely before I hit the choose all.
But encouragement is just do some more work.
No, yeah, but you still have to show your child that you're here for their support. Like you're here to support them. Like, hey, like I know things are hard, but you can do it. You know what I mean? I know you can do it. But before I hit I'm just going to throw out tools off. I'm not going to say that you're not supposed to because your child is in need of that, sure. But I would say the first that foremost answer is to encourage.
Okay. I would actually go with help them do homework themselves because my mother used to do that. As much as my mother never understand math, she sit down there with me and make sure the homework get done and everything. Yeah, my mother's one of those Jamaicans who just math it just don't.
No, I understand it. That's why I had tutor. I had tutor.
I agree with encouragement. I had a tutor, but the tutor wouldn't be me. Tutor will be me.
I believe in learning the material, and to me, I don't have the fitness, but I think about this as bonding experiences of I understand so the 2 + 2 don't equal 5, and me and you are work it out. And I remember the moments where my father, who I grew up in one of those households where my dad was like, housewife, mom, that's what you want to do. I did everything. But when my father would help me with homework and stuff like that, I also had a cousin who was a teacher who did that also, that's right. He used to tutor me. And I remember those moments and just the bonding experiences I had with the person. So you say, homework.
I'm not saying that difficult that wrong my 3 texts and why they lost them.
So yeah, definitely help me with like to draw ABC. Then man, grade 2 first farm, yeah, with the money.
So come yo, pops.
You don't understand this? Come on, girl. All right, next question. I want Richie, Jordan. If you were a father and your child wants a pet, what would be your first step? Research the pet's needs, buy the pet immediately, ask your child to prove they're responsible, or say no.
Oh, this is my child. Wow, just
give me 7.
Not mine.
Dog, not mine.
So both of you right now.
A great question.
If you are the father and your child wanted a pet, your 7-year-old wants a pet, what would be your first step? Research the pet's needs, buy the pet immediately, ask your child to prove they're responsible, or say no.
I'm gonna research pet needs.
Okay.
That would be me.
And then what? And if you don't research, you know everything with his pet need.
You get the pet or what? Then it becomes a situation of that's why I asked you how old the child. And my child is like 5, saying, "What do you want? I'm fucking about all that." You think that you are growing up? No, but like I say, it's like I would have to take it on myself. I would have to take it. You see where I would have to take it on myself to know that okay, the pet is also my
Responsibility. Yeah.
It can't just be obviously but if I'm going to buy it for my child, like I know my child going to see the dog do whatever and just rest in peace. I don't know about
I got homework. Right.
2 weeks. So give your child 2 weeks, and then just forget about that.
It's going to be your responsibility no matter what. So I'm definitely going to research the needs and make the decision from there. So the first thing I'll do is okay.
Play that simple. All right. Richie Akeem, if you are a father and your son had a nightmare, how would you comfort them? Let them sleep in your bed.
I'm sorry. No, hold on. But it depends on your age. Is it the same 7?
Let's go with 10.
Yeah.
And here we have We get to the look. We turn left.
10? Nah. Sleep.
Come on. I think we used to call it to my parents' bed at 10 still. I think. But tell me that context.
Because I was fearful.
Well, I'm not gonna be scared of my ceiling to push up a TV.
Yo.
Well, my father, there was one hit where my father thought, yo, quiet. It's not like,
You see what that was this
For
one
straight
day,
out.
and the one day, the month with me and your mother. You would have matched this up for me, you know, bro. Yo, I think about that rent free, you know, like, because, you know, the kids are always, oh my God, mommy, take go. Think about it. You're married, you're working all the time, she's working all the time, you're dealing with your one pick me, you two pick me, and you guys say, hey, Thursday at 9 p.m.
Damn.
Every last Thursday.
Crazy to
you know,
me.
or every last Friday. Right
Schedule.
before we get NDI. You see me? Look, anyways, right before we get NDI, that's when we cup time.
That's wild. That's a wild concept to me. Schedule.
No, but that way, no, but that's
crazy.
what you're married. That's what happens.
That's what's gonna happen.
That's what happens.
That's what it's like.
Yes.
Damn. Okay.
Well, like honestly, if you speak to most couples who have kids, there's I think send back an email like, do we know?
Remember, you get that kind of an invite for Thursday at 7, and you better click yes.
Who we need for?
Be straight.
Please accept.
Got it, babes.
Yeah, man, it's a real thing. But just conceptually think about it.
Yeah.
You are working the hardest you've ever worked in your life. Yeah, she's working the hardest she's ever worked in your life because you're both not saying we work together. We have a mission, we have a vision. We want the $70 million house. We want 3 children and 2 dogs. We are working towards that. That's our agreement. When you going to find that, you know, after you done work from 7 till 9.
And he's just talking about like the dreams and aspirations. Just if you don't want time until with that child, just think about it. Let's know what thing.
I see it in my house right now with my niece.
It's not like, bro, remember, it's not like us who is like, we're obviously responsible for the things we do. Yeah. They wake up in the morning, you let's say your child's on summer break. So you wake up in the morning, they might pay and breakfast. Everything about them breakfast. You don't think about them breakfast. Everything about them lunch. Everything about them dinner. And everything in between that. There is no time, bro. We just said, no, they just stop. So things like, yeah, man, wake up.
What's it wrong? You just say, damn.
Yeah, the most, bro.
So you see, also a healing truck. When we don't conceptualize, summer break. We as children love summer break, you know. Yeah. But as an adult with a child, think about it. They're there all day.
She do the move. They have a tablet.
I will.
Which is why the parents complain about why I think they don't extend summer. Remember there was a discussion from word high school? Why summer not longer or what or short or what?
Yeah, they do one.
We want us. We need another month, but the parents are like, hell no. I got work. I have to pay for the
just
school.
think about in between there. Remember, there's also, and I'm not even talking about the summer, but let's talk about like, you know, the Christmas break. No? So I'm talking about like, obviously if you're going to like educate your child in the school system, there is literally a level of just the responsibility of you remember school, if your child goes to school, them see teacher and them bring more attention. Oh, you get me? So there's also a level of, you know, you have to be locked in at what is going on at all time. When you're not even there to see it. Yeah. You get me? You have to be checking up on homework. You have to be checking up on activities. You have to be checking up on what she's seeing around her.
She's being parented
And what they are seeing, right? So,
separate from the parent.
bro, like I tell you, when I tell you, that level of responsibility is not for everybody. I really mean it.
Yeah, man.
It's not for everybody.
Scary stuff.
What was the question? But that's scaring me right now.
Nightmare. How did you that nightmare?
That's a nightmare right there.
Yes. Alright, so we can move on to the next question. If you're a father that had to cook dinner for your kids, what meal would you choose to make?
Curry chicken and rice.
No. Well, that's not here. What do you know?
That's not here. Why?
No, on a hike. Group chat on a hike.
What's options?
Oxtail and rice and peas. Mac and cheese.
I don't know.
Grilled cheese sandwiches.
Go for it.
Or buy KFC.
I never saw that. Well, not Friday, but rather ask there. I mean, like I said,
midweek.
it's also like, all of this thing is dependent on age, but mac and cheese, something like that. Yeah, I don't think there was option. What are those options?
I'll go ahead and
Mac and cheese.
Both of these options for me because my family is super health conscious.
Yeah, because that's no feet.
And I said my dad is raw food vegan and just with the health issues where really healthy. Of these options, I would have to go with real cheese sandwiches. Preferably oxtail and rice and beans, I'm not gonna lie. But hey, nobody got time for
I mean, I'm also I'm also thinking about the convenience. Mac and cheese. It was not
2 minutes.
Just some sachets in that, you know what I mean?
I don't know for that. That's very communicated. That's very.
We're showing KFC every day, yeah.
No.
That's where it's not costing if they have KFC. We're never trying to reach it. But she, and I said, in that, so she not play this like I know. But yo.
So alright, so what now? We have to discuss now.
You're right.
That level of discussion is important for the child because they need to know that they have options they can discuss and analyze it. But we need to come to that discussion because just because of our car, if you just get it, if you just pass it over.
I'm sorry, Daddy.
Are you poor?
No,
You can imagine.
kids will humble you.
No. See, we're not silly. She was like, it's I think it was like, yeah, probably like June or something like that. She's like, I think, y'all bring me up. I'm like, what? He talking about? She's like, I'm here, Priddle says, he's supposed to go on a date. I'm like, with what money? She's like, yeah, my credit card. I do it.
She talking about you know what?
No. She's like, yeah, we know what. I'm like, I do. Let's spend it.
You have two options. One don't work, you just stack that up.
Just that. Do the most. Yeah.
All right, next one. If you're the father and your child wants to quit their hobby, so for example, like football or gymnastics or something that you have also invested time in, I'm gonna add that tweak. How would you handle it? Encourage them to stick to it, let them quit and find a new hobby, ask them why they want to quit, or force them to continue for a while off.
I'd have to ask them why.
Yeah, actually.
Ask them why, yeah. There has to there's a reason. If there's a reason of just like insecurity, like say, yo, I just don't feel that I'm good enough. Because also other little situations you have to ask because maybe she's not getting the encouragement. That's from you, either from you or from the environment. Can you get me? So it's definitely ask and then make a decision from there. So the first thing will be to ask.
Yeah,
why do you think? Why do you want to quit? You get me? Like, what's the situation? And then if I recognize that it's more than just like feeling sports, feeling like you're not good enough, then I would okay, let's search other options on the order.
Yeah, that's important.
I know it. You probably read it every day. You can't quit.
Unpopular opinion. I just based on my personal experience, I would have forced it to continue simply because when I just started RD, I used to track back at Meadowbrook, and you got champs and things. I used to love track. One part my life should have taken was sports. I wish my parents forced me. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate them going, hey, whatever you want to do, and encouragement and stuff, but I'm thinking of it now, reading the questions, I wish my parents forced me.
There's a little stick to it you want to teach it.
Yes.
I get where you're coming from. But that's why I said obviously.
Me? Remember my experience?
What I'm saying to you, your first option is ask, why not force? I got that. Don't know what she told you, why she wants to leak, and then in you being the adult and seeing certain things, decide to no, you should stick to something. But I don't think the first thing should be, yeah, man, no.
As I said,
no, because to be honest,
I respect that, that's the ideal. I'm just going purely subjective.
And the thing is that you can't. In life, I'm somebody that tries to do various different things just because life is supposed to be interesting. So I believe that there are some things that when you try it out and you go through it and you realize it's just not for you, you should give up because you're wasting time at that point. Case in point, graphics, I tried to do it. I'm a no. No, that's definitely. I will pay.
Son, you can teach you,
I give up. Graphics thing is not for me. So it's really important to know, while growing up, you know when you should stop.
because you could be poked and
Also,
else.
it's also a level of like you see, it's also a level of but it's also a little wind. It's also it's so but it's also a problem. But no, there's a level of like not teaching each other to something is miserable to you.
Yeah.
Giving you like misery.
Yes.
You affecting you, and that affecting you. You should quit.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
But I also see there's a delicate balance.
Yes.
There's a delicate balance. You
There's no one right
you don't
answer.
want to keep
Yeah.
shipping your child from every challenge that you take. It's very true. You don't want to keep saying like, hey, you don't want find something else. Because you like some patience rise. Yeah, right. You have to learn that you have to stick with it sometimes. So I agree with that.
Yeah, no. I agree with that. Child come home with a fight with it. I'm throwing it out.
Bring it back.
No, I'm throwing it out. Like, don't care.
Nah, bring it back. You gotta learn.
All right. Next. You're the dad and your child had a fight with a friend. What advice would you give them? Hold on. Let me just check. All right. Come forward. Them face is not a part of it. All right. Apologize first. Ask.
Or that telling.
Ask if them a monkey. Discuss the issue calmly. Or find new friends.
Add up to this. Yeah, this stuff before on the issue is me asking what would I do for my
What advice would you give your child who had a fight with their friend?
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on.
Nothing my advice. The mother of the was done. She came home. Well, daddy, what I do, I feel. I'm like, somebody at school trouble me. Like, the next time, I know I just don't call you. I'm like,
Not the big girl.
you know, like, give me some time. You know, when she get older, they be like, hey, you can't read it. But, shout out issue. I heard men get some of that actually, that issue at school. You know what I said previously, with their role, with my hair, all of that. So, I don't want to mention this, but it was here at school that was saying, this is an appropriate thing. And so, your daughter pissed me off. But naturally, I stepped to the school and I just I had a thought there. The whole monkey thing jumped here. This shirt fell. Because I did that. Pull up. And I'm like, yo, you mother called me. I was busy. Anything in that store. I hear about rare because she had a note in there about that people coming. Yeah, I do. What the hell it is? With that pride at the outside. I'm like, how much time to tell you I don't want to be like? Okay, I'm like, good. Good.
Explain to the people what a monkey is. Just what is a monkey?
I feel that loose headed, like, was already having sense, see this going on with everything, okay? I mean,
So no that.
like why yes, man.
Don't firm. You know firm in that.
Shape.
Alright.
Stop letting you shape it.
So you're gonna ask your monkey then? Just to confirm this, then no. Alright, cool. Alright, so wrapping up, let me just get one more question in. Talking about summer vacation. You're the father and your child had an important school project due. They had it from summer, but it's due tomorrow. And they don't start. I ain't gonna lie, this reached me enough time. What would you do? Help them finish it tonight. Let them face the consequences. Beat them. Or teach them about Sunday morning.
That'll be something like that. Tomorrow
I can imagine
well, clearly the challenge is not.
when the Thursday probably more crazy than Sunday that one there, right?
No, you know, Monday I prep for work.
Very
Girl, she has this project ready for tomorrow.
All summer.
I mean,
So she did not say anything to you, clearly.
I'm gonna try.
No, can you hide the summer projects? You know what your parents gonna say of homework.
I'm gonna try and be there, but it would not be. It would be something that I will teach a lesson about each other.
There be that.
What kind of lesson? What kind of lesson?
Yeah, what's
The lesson is I'm going like initially when that happens, I'm gonna help.
So you're gonna stay up all Sunday?
I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. But you see, there will be a lesson towards that. There will be
Time management.
no time management. So guess what? the TV time is now cut down. You took instead of take your project and now putting it out of the leisure time.
Leisure budget.
So you need to learn that time is
There are consequences.
yeah, there's consequences for not doing dirty.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would be.
I did that time management thing with Brian. So that's what I'm doing. I agree with him now. And when I started that time management thing, it was really or not, and I said something, hey, you work. Also, it's a sauce. Yeah, man, that's it. See, I'm like, yeah, man, that's it.
You're in chat now, yeah?
Like, that's it.
For the manifestation up, that's enough internet.
Yeah, man, you get it done.
How you doing before we come up, Aggie? He'll get finish it, face the consequences, beat them, or teach them about time
We
management.
don't beat it.
To be honest, I probably would be too tired to even do that. So I'll just face in the fact. This is why I don't think I should have a child. So there's the consequence to it. I'm going to go sleep. I can't sleep. Right now in my life, I won't sleep. So if it's right now, I'm going to go sleep. You will figure that out at school with them. I come.
No, I'm sleeping.
You are too much.
The man said, now go see me again. God.
On the Sunday, me and your mother scheduled from 2 months ago, you're mad. Alright guys, respect. That was a good segment. It was. We'll catch you in a bit.
Your style, your crew, your vibe. They say a lot about you, and so does the rum you choose. Be selective. Experience the new gold standard of rum with Worthy Park Select. 100% copper pot distilled, aged, and blended to perfection. Embrace your selectively curated lifestyle with Worthy Park Select, the new gold standard. Available island-wide. Must be 18 years old to drink. Drink responsibly. Hey guys, welcome back to the group chat. So on this segment, our final segment, we're going to be talking about gifts for men, entitled Men's Gift Guide. So the segment is dedicated to all the men suffering from receiving bad gifts. As I mentioned in the beginning, you're a man, so naturally it's just, all right, you go work, so you need socks, pants, dress shirt, tie, tie pin.
That is
a new wallet, a new belt.
We're not robots. That's why I have
So,
a really love or sponsor Look Shop, because they have a wide range of gifts.
Another plug.
Yeah, but
So in this segment is about feeling underappreciated based on the gifts. So we're gonna just talk about. We're gonna have some. Oh, darn, man, we really have
we're going through it.
We really have a rough father. I'm not even a father, and I'm like, I've got my dad socks before, you know.
Can never have too much socks.
So stop it. Don't do it. And listen to us. All right.
Yes.
So the first one is. What is the worst gift you guys have ever received? That could be birthday, Father's Day, or just a gift. I have a whole story. If you're thinking, I can give my story. It's burnt into my memory.
Go ahead.
Valentine's Day, University of the West Indies. I think it was our first year. I had a girlfriend at the time. And that day, everybody walking around with the flowers and the teddy bears everywhere. So I was like, I got some a while ago, you know what I mean? Yeah, but... Anyways, and I remember I had left her teddy bear at my house. I live at the top of Red Hills. I begged a Virgin to drive me all the way back home to pick it up. Him say, drive me home, I pick it up, I carry it, I give it to her. And I'm like, so she will be walking on with her teddy bear too and feel good, you know what I mean?
Nah, man, shall I give you, man? Shall I give you?
When I saw her,
shall I give you, man?
I forgot about the story until I saw that question.
Yeah.
So, give her the gift, and and then I saw her later on in the day, and she don't have the teddy bear. And I was like, that should be tied to your bag. Everybody should know the declaration of my love. I don't understand. You know what I mean? I drove back to the Red Hills from the University of the West Indies. That's 2 sides of Kingston. So I was like, what's going on? She said, she
left it down.
She left it over Sequel.
Yeah, man, when you're going to the room, you'll find it.
All right,
Mary, please.
cool. You know what I mean? And then her gift to me.
Yeah. It was under.
She got. I love pizza.
Let him cook.
So she bought me a box of pizza, and then cut it in the middle. She cut a heart in the box of pizza. So when I received this box of pizza, them time there I wasn't as tactful as I am
As-
now.
as you am
and you
now.
know me from a long time.
Yeah.
I'm not tactful.
He's never been
now.
the best person with that.
I remember opening the box and I saw the heart and all I could think was, I'm gonna go back for the teddy bear for this. And then the next thing I thought was, yo, the man in more pizza?
Was it one
And
of
I gave away the
was it
whole.
a large pizza? Or
It was about a large, it was Pizza Hut, so they cost money, them time. You know what I mean? Pizza Hut and
I was
hard cut out.
deal, like she get it for that.
I don't know, how much you bought it for?
Scotty,
You know what I
Scotty,
mean?
you don't think that's a little bit of ego in that ego?
What ego? Hold on. What's the ego? Hold on, the orange is a
Hear me out,
pizza.
you know. Hear me out, you know. But you just said that you love pizza.
Yeah.
But you don't think that's a little bit, so you did not appreciate her buying something that you love and showing some sort of care to
You
her?
know who appreciated it?
The man
And my
them.
friends who distributed the pizza to
Yeah. No. That is slackness right
I'm
there.
just
sir.
asking questions,
No, that's
guys.
slackness. That's just,
asking questions.
I don't condone
Bring
that.
it
behavior.
the way I just bring back up that memory.
I will just imagine you got Birkin for your bed. And she pull up to you like, oh, I got you a beer cup.
A phone case.
A phone case.
And she pull up and goes,
A tie holder.
I have this for you.
Ah!
The same thing.
I was waiting.
Everything.
I was waiting on that.
No, but
Her thing in a bowl.
Hold on,
Her thing in a
I
bowl.
was waiting on that. That's what I tell you. Say it
The
wasn't
same
at the
thing on
dorm.
Sunday.
That's what I tell you. Say it was at the dorm.
Hold on. Working.
what the only reason is
Yeah, nothing agree with me. So. No, Jordan, no.
No excuse.
I'm not that. No, I agree with you when it comes to the you cannot be giving me something that I be getting from you all the time. Or whenever I
Go
get
be extra special.
There's no extra special this week.
That's what they say.
There's none. So what I'm saying is, just because you might have put on something a little more extra nice for me to take off, you know what I mean? Say, yo,
That's what works.
yeah. So
Yeah.
what I was saying to you is just because like you mentioned that you love pizza. No, I'm not saying that she shouldn't have shown a little more effort, but in her head, she might think, oh, my boyfriend loves pizza and I'm going to do a hot thing. So that's why I say, yo, it's a little bit of ego thing because you put in effort. You buy a beer and you left the beer at home. You go all the way up a way. You see me? To come back. There's a little bit of angst.
I get it. I've accepted it. But no.
No, I agree with you.
Remind me of- So what was it for me?
The worst thing I've gotten as a birthday is nothing. You see me? But that to me,
Wait, I can't stop that. I must can't stop that. Tell me a story. I must can't stop.
nothing, bro. You see me?
I must can't stop.
For me, I think it was, I took her out, restaurant setting. I know for the day I probably 50 grand in. My time now. You know what I mean? I got a cup, bro. Like just a cup.
Was it at least engraved?
No. Just a cup.
So she just got looking at each other garden and pick up something.
She going to make a man to pick up a
It was
ball.
you know, say, I was out at a solid cup.
Jano.
Bro.
Vomit back up my phone.
You see,
Yo.
Nah,
And then that way just say about this. And then she was like, oh, I'm not. No.
I don't even want it anymore.
I've gotten, like, I will say this, the worst thing that I've gotten is nothing. Like, literally. Like,
Like hot
I was with,
cereal?
yeah, no, because guess what? Yo, I understand. Like, see me, bro, I don't put a lot of emphasis on like things, because guess what? You see life dynamic, you know.
Yes.
You could have ordered something, maybe it no reach. It could have been a lot of, oh, yo, you know, you've been so busy. You even remember my day, but I just haven't been able to collect what I want to collect for you. I believe in them thing there, bro. But nothing is worse than nothing. Bro, nothing, you know. Nothing.
Nothing is worse than nothing.
I mean, I promise my worse than nothing.
Bro, nothing.
The thing is,
That soul link you kind of hard still.
Nothing, me.
I'm going to give you this.
Yeah.
And you're preparing like, ooh.
Oh no, that's worse. You can't promise me that. And then
That's what I'm saying.
at least you say you're gonna run that and do already.
Don't run it?
Nah.
Love me out after that.
well, for me, my worst gift was basically a bill. You get me? Like,
Bill.
I get up, I'm chilling for my birthday. I got money from my people them. From my, so I was like, all right, birthday good. I'm gonna save this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna be a responsible person. My friend at the time I was talking to, she's like, no man, it's your birthday, you need to go. No, let's go somewhere. Like, let's go somewhere. Let's do something.
Oh no.
So I'm like, cool.
You take the drive.
That sound like a takeout.
No.
That sound like we are gonna go somewhere. She brought her friend. So me I said, okay, yeah man. Cause the two probably should not be like that, so she can bring her friend for help with the raid. Cool.
Yeah.
So go for 100 and we are chatting and laughing.
Yeah.
You see me? The done there with two people together and have a cell. You see me? There, you know, man. There.
You're the
And I say, hey, when the bill comes.
Spread the word. Hold on.
I want to know how they function. When the bill come, give me that.
They're like, whoa, this is so bad. And I'm like, okay, they're taking it. The bills came to me.
On your birthday?
So I'm confused.
Yeah.
Birthday?
But then me as a man, we can't take shame. I'm not gonna embarrass myself. So we just pay it. We just pay it. And you see how we go? Seething rage. Can't drop them off home, you know. One live in Portmore.
You're not supposed to jump in a
I don't see the bill. What's this? Yo, look funny to me.
All joking aside. What's that? What's that, brother? All joking aside, I am the kind of guy, I believe that everybody should be treated. You see me? So,
of course.
So for example, that, like if the bill comes to me, I've looked at waiters and be like, nah, bro, I'm being treated today.
Alright.
I just don't.
To her, and it's a tactful way of, it's not you being, you're not a man or whatever. It's not, I'm letting you know.
Yo,
Waiter, I'm being treated today.
Yo, them girls that look on you, spread the word.
Yeah, man. So you know, Akeem. Yeah, man.
So yeah, I'm a chop out.
Akeem.
I get chop out my father.
I didn't get money every birthday. You must link him.
It's not every birthday. That was one time.
Link him June 3rd.
That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah, that was wrong.
That's a piece of me out.
So my trauma. This is my trauma now.
Trauma?
I don't tell people my birthday. Like we can be friends for years.
Come on.
And I don't bring it up. I
Don't make Uptown Girl do that to you.
No man. They weren't even up the one of the great airport. Anyway, the point is that. Yo, please.
Going to Portmore with nothing guaranteed, bro. That's.
No man, I was gonna drop off and go back to my house.
Well, I was a take tour.
No man, no. I take the regular. Long way. Still
All right.
Damn.
All right. Next. So the next one.
If we not watch this, they'll attack him.
Please.
We don't like it. That's the overarching thing.
Yeah.
So we can each go and list items that you're not supposed to buy a man in your life.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
So, Aki, make us start with you.
I think
What should a woman not buy a man?
Fudge.
A woman should not buy a man clothes.
Why?
No. But unless she knows how you.
First of all,
What?
No. Listen, hear me out. Sometimes they don't know your style. No, sometimes they don't know your style. Sometimes they don't know your style. So that's the messed up part.
She don't like you.
Or she's just trying too hard. I don't know. But
okay,
like,
sure.
Yeah, she don't know your style.
That's
you don't
fine.
know your style.
That's fine. Accept it.
So unless you know the style, but if you don't.
So you are clothes.
Yeah,
all right.
no.
Rich?
Load the belt, load the socks. It's too cliche.
Okay.
Nothing
work related.
Yeah,
even work clothes alone.
I was about to say that. What not to buy? What not to buy?
Boots.
I'm sorry. I welcome that.
No.
You're prepared. Exactly.
I'm a rise low.
I would, that's why you're in the position you're in.
If you just took that,
what not to buy? I would say, you know where I'm at? Don't buy me just food. It have to be. No, what I mean is like, yo, the food have to be in parcel with something else. So if we're going out, like you're taking me out to buy food,
Yeah.
that is different. But don't just come with food and be like, here, happy birthday.
I get what you're
I don't.
saying.
Yeah, it don't feel that special to me because guess what? In a relationship that I am in, you'd buy me food regardless. Just like I would buy you food. So it's not necessarily special.
Yeah, that's
You get
true.
me?
That's true.
So I would say don't just use it as a like Unless he's a guy that say, yo, I've been wanting to try out this thing, cause then that's different.
That's a good
Yeah, like a whole experience.
Unless he's like, oh, yo,
never tried this type.
right.
I get that.
So, but like I would say, just not just food alone. Just make sure it's in parts with something else. I would say.
Okay.
How would you
I actually don't have one. The only thing I can think of, honestly.
And the socks and thing, the socks.
Yeah, man.
Enough for that.
Man, too cliche.
Yeah.
For me, honestly, it's going to come back down to, I mean, it's not really my brand on social media, but don't bring your front. Just
No. Guys, unless we never yet meet before.
To be fair, you did go give me that. Regardless, I agree with you though.
Yeah.
Like I would assume.
No, we gotta be honest. Have we, as men, we talk about emotions, mental, have we never turned that down?
no, we're not gonna turn it down.
No, but just
I don't want you to use a gift-giving scenario and use that as
in
the
that
product
situation,
offering.
I got it. Put it back in the box. I don't want it.
I'm good. I'll take it tomorrow.
Not
But
today.
but then again, it's the same thing I said with the food. Make it be in parcel with something, no? Again, make it be in parcel with something. That's what I'm saying. It can be a combination of things.
Come in at a trench coat with something in a box, and then you give me the box, and then just take it off.
Bro, it could have been a thing like, let's say, she decides, I take you to the restaurant you probably always want to go to if you're that kind of person. And then, she wine and dine you, then take you. Vibes, but not just that alone. You get me? In parcel with...
Okay, separate from that, it's in contradiction to yours, and I think it's because I print t-shirts. Don't get me t-shirts.
See the clothes.
I love my partner right now. Yo, I love when she said, yeah man, have a Shein order coming? I'm like, yeah man, what's in there for me? You know what I mean? But I don't like t-shirts because I can print my own. So when I get a t-shirt, it's just like,
so if like again,
I get it's this like, and then different for me is like, you see, if you know my style, and you get me a t-shirt, I'm there. You get me? I'm there. I like that.
I agree that. Yeah.
You see me? Yeah, I like that shit because you're taking time to like realize that pay attention. Him buying this, him like this. She might have mentioned, like she might have been beside me, hearing say, "Yo, I want to buy this." And she decided to copy it. So I'm not mad at that. But for a man that prints his own shirt, you might be like, "Hey, you get me?"
Put some thought into it.
Okay. All right, wrapping up, so the most interesting one I see here is the top 3 places you can take a man in your life to show appreciation. So we can just get one from everybody. So, perfect world, anywhere a girl can take you.
No man, but continue.
Anywhere a girl can
No, where you would want a girl to take you?
Where you want a girl to take you. Perfect world, it just exists tomorrow.
You know what?
Damn
Damn, good. All right.
Damn.
You know what? A perfect,
wow.
I would say a perfect like concert, but like floor seats.
Okay.
Close.
Okay.
Like a concert with my favorite artists, but like floor seats.
Like mosh pit section.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know me? Or like I'm a big basketball guy, so you fly me out. You fly out to like there. Yeah. You fly me out too.
Done.
You fly me out to go catch a game.
Like
floor seats.
Like, yeah. Or not even, guess what? Because even if it's not floor seats, you're still putting a lot of effort to fly me out. You buy the tickets.
Yeah,
you're obviously booking somewhere to like for us to stay, things like that. There's a lot of that, like,
a lot of planning that went into that.
There's a lot of planning and thought, which is what it's all about at the end of the day. You get me? So, yeah,
that's
what I would say.
From personal experience, guys, I ain't gonna lie. Big up Jesus. Got taken on a cruise last year. My man.
All right, my boy.
Fly me out anywhere. You can fly me to Florida.
Cool.
But are you a sort out?
Yeah, that's a good.
Anywhere.
That's a good look.
Well, no,
Anywhere.
that's the thing though for men. From a female put all her energy into ensuring that she gonna deal with everything.
Yeah. You just show.
I'm
done. Yo, so
I am yours.
One of my favorite messages is all you need is your passport. I've received that 2 times in my life.
Damn.
What I need to pack? Just your passport.
And yo.
And listen,
we were just talking.
The closest I get is hey, I'm getting your lunch.
No, we were.
And Starbucks.
That you never pay for, right?
I never paid for it. No, I got no. There are women that have treated good.
And women don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to upset the apple cart, but you know, every once in a while, you just doing, hey, I have this planned out for us, goes a long way.
Oh,
yeah,
God,
trust
man.
me.
Yeah.
It goes a long way.
Oh, and compliments too. Yeah, we need
Oh,
to
God.
get more compliments
And help you
from.
with your mental
Yes.
as a man that you feel appreciated.
Yeah, that's all we need. Appreciation.
Alright, so dumb rip, basketball, or concert.
Yeah.
Anywhere when we just put my passport. Alright, guys, that comes
See
to the
that.
end of the segment and the end of the show. Thank you guys so much. So we had Let's Chat, Game of the Day, and I think this will be considered a mental health discussion. If you really think about it,
the whole mental health
want
discussion.
or don't want out
Yeah.
of like or partners or just any female who want to treat us, I think that would be good. So yeah, guys, this is an excellent episode. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Before we do everything, make sure to like, subscribe, share, group chat all the time. We are on every Monday. Fingers crossed, hopefully, because the videos are not edited on them today, you know what I mean? But guys, thank you so much for joining us. My name, just give everybody a one last word.
Respect.
Rise up.
Subscribe to the Culture Outlet. Look out for the group chat and the playlist.
Yes, check out the playlist. So we just want to thank the people who made this episode possible. Big up the Lux shop for our amazing centerpieces. Again, check them out for Father's Day. As I said, we have things for everything. But Father's Day is what we're pushing right now. Thank you to the bar for giving us this location. Thank you to Worthy Park that kept us vibesy and lively. Thank you for Izzy the artist to making sure that it's not only the girl them have the beat. I don't know the words, but Izzy, you might always sort out, you know what I mean? How we look on camera and everything. Big up Dacx Photography and Videography and just the production house to making sure that the videos them look fresh. And thank you to the Bridge for keeping our cast members fresh. All right. And one last time, everybody, big up the fathers. You know what I mean? You guys are doing a really excellent job.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
So keeping a good job, take care of your kids, take care of your partners, take care of your baby mother, take care of everybody. You're doing an amazing job. Don't make anybody tell you otherwise. All right. So guys, respect and see you guys in the next episode.